There are primarily three things on which I came here to talk today. First is revenge, and then there is a little bit of a discussion on attitude, and finally, what is communication. Now, when we talk about revenge, let's put it as this, that revenge cannot be a part of communication. If you start a communication or during the process of communication, if you're thinking about revenge, then you'll never be able to communicate according to your wishes. In a communication with anybody, your primary objective should be to control the communication process. And for that, as a start, you need to first of all let the other person speak whatever she wants to speak, and you too have to speak what she wants to speak. I usually tell this story of the angler or the person who goes to catch fish. So when you go to catch fish, you don't provide the fish chicken biryani. You provide the fish worms as a bait. So in the same way, when you are communicating, it is always preferable to communicate according to the wishes of the listener. Secondly, this helps you to counter revenge. Now, when we come to the next part, that what should be the perfect attitude in a communication, it should always be positive. If you are intending to insult a person or your intention is malice, you will never be able to control the communication process. A calm and quiet and positive mind is the only person, a person having a calm, quiet and positive mind can always control the communication process. That is why it becomes very much important to keep your mind calm and quiet and composed. Even if you are intending for revenge, that is the best revenge. But that intention of revenge should not be there. When you are communicating with a person, it's quite natural that the other person will say things that you might not like. But consider this as a fresh perspective and tell that person that thank you for the fresh perspective, that helps. So this is how things primarily work. Finally, communication. What is communication and what is not? We primarily believe that the words that we speak and the body languages that we exhibit are called communication. Yes, the words that we speak is communication, are parts of communication. The sentences that we speak are parts of communication, but at the same time, the sentences that we don't speak, we stop ourselves from speaking, are also a part of communication. Yes, the body language, the gestures, postures, and the eye contact, they are parts of communication that you exhibit, but the things that you don't exhibit are also a part of communication. For example, you are at a party where you are wearing a very expensive dress. Now somebody spills tea or coffee on your dress, or juice for that matter. You are angry, but you cannot say the words of anger. You are angry, but you cannot display your anger. That is also a part of communication. So what you say is definitely communication, but what you don't say is also communication. What you exhibit is also communication, and what you don't exhibit is also communication. Thank you very much.